you and give you something else. So if anyone sees Caesar, let me know, because,
I'll pull the key out.
okay, but yes, don't just take a white bus thinking that it's available, they're not available this week.
No, you don't want the mic.
All right, brace yourselves, here we go. I'll start off with, you guys know I watch a lot of videos. And that's most of my day. What I'm seeing is we still got a lot of kids that are walking up and down the aisles while the buses are going down the road. And they're coming up to our driver and saying something to the driver, and the driver's like, answers the question but doesn't address the kid in the aisle. So guys, please take care of that. You break, I mean, I don't need to tell you guys this, but you break and that kid goes right into your doghouse or right into the windshield. So please, please, please watch your kids. Take care of your kids, man, like they're your own kids when you're on that bus. When you're coming up to the railroad crossing, what lights are we using at the railroad crossing? Hazards, right? Okay, so I was behind a bus and they were using their ambers. Don't do that, okay? Right? It's been addressed, but just a friendly reminder for you guys. If you're out on a trip, check your buses when you get back. I know you're supposed to check them for kids and everything. Check for your own personal stuff on the buses. We're finding stuff on buses that we should not find, and if a kid finds it, it's really bad. So check for your personal stuff on the activity buses. Get your stuff off of it. Check your radios every once in a while. We're calling people and they're not responding. I know you're out there. I see you. And I'm watching live and I hear the radio and then there's no response. So just check them. I mean, I used to turn it down all the time too. So, and I always like, hey, they're looking for you. You know, so turn it up. Turn it up. To address what Kathy was talking about. So it's happened, man, 4 or 5 times this year already. If a student says, if they're angry and you just say, it's no big deal. If they say they want to kill themselves, they want to, tomorrow I'm bringing up, and I'm quoting stuff, tomorrow I'm going to bring a gun and I'm going to shoot everybody on this bus. Tomorrow I'm going to bring a gun, I'm going to shoot everybody at the school. Okay, these are things that are being said on the buses. If that happens, you know, stop right away. Call me. I will take that burden off of you guys. Call me, I'll do the 911 call, I'll do the police report, I'll sit down with PD, because there's a lot of things that I have to do. Even if you think it doesn't mean anything, there's a lot of stuff that I got to do for that. So don't put the school behind the 8 ball on this thing. You know, we've had it a couple times where the kid was dropped off and then I was told about it, which is okay, right? But that puts us behind big time. Then I have to explain to PD, why are we just finding out about this? Especially on the 911 call, what time did this happen? At 3:15 and it's 3:45. And we dropped off the kid with no supervision at the house, okay? And this was a kid that was gonna kill himself. That is saying he's gonna kill himself, right? So don't leave it up to you guys to be, you guys are really smart, all you guys are really smart. Don't leave it up to you guys to make that decision, because God forbid you're like, the kid's okay and the kid's not okay, right? So as soon as you hear something, man, it doesn't hurt to be proactive and overcautious. Nobody's gonna be mad at you because I took the kid serious even though nobody else, nobody's gonna be mad. So I'll help you guys with that. Just give me a chance to get in front of it. All right, keep your buses clean. I know that we just talked about this. Keep your buses clean, man. It's not hard. I'll help you. There's some times where, you know, I'll give you an example where I was told that there was a cut in the seat, and it had to happen because I check my seats all the time. It had to happen Tier 1 today, and with the cameras, it's really cool. They're really good this year. I went tier 1 today, tier 1 yesterday, yesterday, day before. Went back 2 weeks and that cut was there the whole time. Okay, so, if you see something, just let me know, we can do it that way. If you give up on your bus, and the bus is, like Kathy said, I mean, to me, I don't know how to describe it other than, it looks like the neighborhoods when I was young, where I come from. I mean, there's graffiti everywhere. Okay, so, you know, if you're a driver, I'm probably talking out of turn, but I'm gonna say it anyway. If you're a driver with a route, and you don't care about your bus, don't be surprised you come next year and you're a sub driver. Okay? If Kathy lets me do it, then you'll be a sub driver. If you don't care, then we'll just do that. God damn, I'm full of good news today. So, no cussing on your buses, guys. This happens. I've done it. I've done the old, the friendly finger, the drivers, and use cuss words, and then I catch myself. So be careful, because those kids, whether you believe that they like you or they don't like you, man, they're listening to you. And they hear everything you say, especially with a kid that doesn't like you, hears everything, right? Or the great thing about our cameras, they'll make up something. And it takes me about an hour and a half to see if, I have to watch from the time the kid got on to the time the kid gets off, to make sure that what was supposedly said was not said, okay? So, and I don't mind doing it, because I want to make sure that you guys are not, I want to protect you guys, make sure it's not being done, okay? So be super effing careful with that. All right, so this one, brace yourself, because this one's going to piss off some people. Stop being super petty on the radios. I mean, really, guys, come on, man. That's super petty. Move your bus up 3 feet, move it back, get away from the curb, all that stuff. If you're there and you haven't picked up kids, you know what? Get off your bus. Go talk to that driver. Hey, dude. Hey, help me out. Can you move? Get on your phone if you're stationary. Dude, move a little bit, please. If they don't want to move, bring it in here. I'm gonna tell you, you come in here and you're slamming doors, there's gonna be a problem. You want to act like a little kid, I'm gonna treat you like a little kid. So if you're offended by that, then the message is for you. All right, now good news. I got good news. Yay! So March 25th, we're gonna have a party. I'm sorry, May 25th. We're gonna have a party. It's gonna be in my house. And it's for everybody. Alright? And there's going to be a live band. Alright?
Is it the same band last year?
Same band from last year, ICT Double Tap, if you guys have heard of it. They're pretty damn good. It's for all you old people. It's 80s, 90s, 70s, 2000 rock. It's not the techno stuff that I like.
You're joking,
Yeah.
right? You're joking.
Huh?
You're joking.
About what?
About a party for him.
No. No. So last year, I had a party at my house at the end of the year. I only invited certain people because I didn't know how many people I could hold there, right? We had 78 people last year. My son brought his entourage because it's right around his birthday too, so he had his people. It turns out that we can hold a lot more people. This year, there's no, last year we had people bring in sides if you wanted to, voluntary. Don't bring anything. Bring BYOB. Bring your own booze and lawn chairs. My yard kind of sits like this. The band will be by the house, and you can sit anywhere in my yard. It's, I don't know, half an acre, I guess. There's plenty of room. Sit in your lawn chair, have your cooler, and enjoy some music. It'll be like 6 to 10, I guess. You guys can stay as long as you want, stay as short as you want, or don't show up. But it's for you guys. It's a team building exercise.
On there, you do not clock in for it.
So, just so you know, absolutely no kids. No. 15 years or younger are not invited to my house. I love you guys. I actually do love your kids. They're not invited to my house. 15 years and younger cannot come to this party. Because I don't want them to be shown alcohol, that's why I don't want them there. They might get lost. Kathy's going to work on, you okay, say it? The bus?
Yeah.
Kathy's gonna work on trying to get a bus, for team building at my house. So that'll park here because I live on a cul-de-sac. There's room out here. If you wanna walk 300 yards, you can park out here and then walk to my house, or you can meet here and they'll have a shuttle to get you to my house. So it's up to you guys. The band is really good. If you haven't heard these dudes, Tony was there last year. They're pretty good. And there'll be a tip jar for, I'm paying the band, but there'll be a tip jar if you guys wanna participate in that, you can participate in that. And I'll mention it again next time, but I want to let you guys know ahead of time. And I have one of the principals making flyers, and I'll make sure you guys have all the details, right? All right. Some kudos. I can't believe I'm going to say this, but Mike Tuttle. Great job, dude. For real. Volunteering all the time. You're always on it. You know, I know if I call the radio, it's going to be you first. Okay? So, guys, great job for everybody. Volunteering stuff. But Mike, Val, is Val here?
No, she's on the shuttle.
Okay, so Val yells at me because I never mentioned her that she does a great job. Val, great job. She actually got a knife away from a kid. That was pretty dang good. I had it on video. So she did a good job. And the last thing I got for you guys is the lot crew. Thank you guys. You guys are freaking amazing. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate the mechanics. You guys don't know because you guys finish your routes and then you get off your bus and you do your thing and you're gone. You know, at 5 o'clock, 5:15. These guys are here until we leave at 5:30, 5:45, sometimes Sarah and I. And they're always here. They wait till the last bus comes in. So they're, you know, appreciate these guys, man. So the last thing I got, who's here for the first safety meeting? This is your first one. Can you stand up and let everybody know who you are? Branson. So Branson's coming to us. He has a Class A. Does super cool stuff. I'll let him tell you later what he does. He works with around the nation motorcycles. Sometimes. All right. He's with this very specific crew that does a lot of stuff. Really cool. Who else? Hey, I see you. Up.
Oh, yes, this is my first safety meeting. What do we introduce myself?
Name, please.
Jennifer, I'm Jennifer, and
Hi, Jennifer.
I used to drive for Maine. I used to drive prior at First Street in Wichita, and I did also drive for Transit in Wichita.
The Jennifer came fully loaded, air brakes, the whole shebang. Yeah. We were really lucky to get it. Anybody else? First safety meeting?
Yeah, this is my second meeting, but you guys did not let me introduce my first meeting. I am complaining. Hi.
Guys,
My name is Melida May, and I have a Rottweiler.
guys, take good care of our new employees, please, man.
We got Stacy up there. She's the best.
Stacy's mom. It's got to go in now. Come on.
Why can't I see that?
I'm Stacy.
Hi, Stacy.
Just started after spring break.
She's the best.
And
I'm Bernadette. Mandy.
Mandy's been around for a while. All right, is that everybody in? All right, thank you guys.
Tony, 50-50.
There you are. You want me to tell them what it means?
Do we want to know?
That ain't enough.
Should we have it on camera? So real quick before we move on to our last couple, and then we are out of here. Deb Weaver is not here today. For those of you that know, her husband has been in a mess. He's been in and out of the hospitals. He's in long-term care. She's having to travel to Oklahoma every week to stay with him. He's in care down there. So we have a fund going. If you're interested in donating to that, talk to Sarah. She's keeping track of that. Obviously, she's spending a small fortune on fuel, so if you guys want to donate, you don't have to by any means, but if you would like to, see Sarah and we'll get you signed up for that. Yes, ma'am.
Did you get the art date from last week?
Yeah. Yeah.
They're putting back in the hospital.
So he's not in good shape, so you wanna help her out if you can.
He declined from the physical therapy place back to the hospital, just like over the weekend.
That's all I had.
Kevin,
Got a couple more
update?
here and we're out.
You have an update on Kevin?
Kevin is doing much better. Right now, it's a matter of whether he can pass his physical because of his breathing issues. So, yeah, Kevin's been out for a long time too. Tammy, do you have anything to add?
Really quick though. So you guys are doing so much better about keeping your certifications up. All right, ooh, that was loud. Okay, so first aid, we're having one this Thursday. These people need to be there. Rosa Kitts, Karen Cinemac, Mary Lee, Jennifer, and Branson. And it's from 9 to 12:30 1. And then I need driver's license or a ID of some sort for Aaliyah Fillenworth, Dalton Yoakum, Alan Lindell, Bernadette Hall. They all expire in next month, right? Okay, and Teresa Seiler. So this is just a heads up, okay? Be sure and get those taken care of. Defensive driving, we're having a class May 22nd with, I'm sure that Sean Ray is gonna be there. I am sure that Sean Ray is gonna be there. Deborah Weaver and Mary Lee. And then physicals, we have quite a few coming up in May. So be sure and come see me if you're not sure when you're up. There's like 10 of you up in May. So I'm not going to mention names, but come see me and I'll put something in your box. But I do need Magdalena's and JD's this month. Physical. We've already talked. Yeah, we've already talked. Okay? Thank you.
Mr. Ron.
Testing. Good morning. So we had some stuff thrown in our scrap metal bin. It's meant for scrap metal. Looks like a bouncy house or an old trampoline or something. Please don't. I don't know where it came from. I'm not gonna even try to speculate. But if you have any scrap metal and you need to dispose of it, I do have a scrap metal bin on the north side of our building. South side. North side. East side. Anyway, yeah, just get with me if you have anything you need to dispose of, old wheels, car parts, whatever. But please don't throw anything else in there, any trash. Somebody threw a mini fridge. You can't throw anything that's Freon in there either. But that's the only thing I had to bring up. Anything for me? Fleet maintenance?
On the scrap metal, the little mini fridge would be, I'll get that. But if you guys have scrap metal, that stuff, that money goes back into our funding. So if you guys want to get rid of it, like I bring like bucket up with like salt weight and stuff like that. Stuff you can put in there. So that comes back to us.
Yeah, about the only thing you, just get with me if you're not sure, if you do have stuff you want to get rid of. They pay us for it. About the only thing is anything with Freon, you're not allowed to, because it can compress and yeah. Anything at all for fleet maintenance for my guys? Nothing?
Kudos.
Thank you.
You do a great job.
Joy, do you have anything else? Okay, I think that's it. So the end of the year party, you can clock in for that end of the year where we're coming in and eating and giving away prizes. You can clock in for that. That is a team building activity.
That's the one at Tony's house.
Nope. One here. Yeah, nice try though. Tony's, we can't do Tony's because there will be alcohol, and that's against policy. It's still a good team building activity. We can do that, but you can't be on the clock to drink. So, the district frowns. I'm sorry? For the end of the year? Yes, good point. Yes, if you want to bring a side for the end of the year, go ahead. What's the name of the fuel company? Ample will supply the meat. We'll bring in some sides, but if you guys want to bring a side or dessert, show off your cooking skills, by all means, go for it.
Is there some place we can put them if it needs to be refrigerated?
Yep.
So they're gonna be around all afternoon?
Yep, if it needs refrigerated, just bring it on in. We'll get coolers, we'll empty out both refrigerators, we'll get it taken care of. We got plenty of plug-ins if it needs to be heated. So, Tony's party you cannot clock in for, but this one you can. Okay, and you only clock in until prizes are done and then you gotta get out of here. All right, thanks guys so much, have a great day. Yes, that's the last day of school. Yep. If you are a big bus driver and need an evacuation, they're up here up front.